I guess you would say. It looked
like a fancy cup?
It didn't have all the bells and whistles on it. There was, it was just pure gold. It didn't have all the gemstones as they claim throughout religious history.
Okay.
It was just gold. Okay. Pure gold. Just like the veins of gold that are in the tree of life, as an example. Just like the golden flowers of life and essence and energy. Just like the golden crystal flowers that hold the essence of the golden age, as an example, is what it looked like. So, Source's ultimate goal, was to regain that part of himself, his soul, so to speak, and no longer be bound to darkness forevermore. And that was part of the covenant that happened with the death of the Christ, or the Christ. Here on earth. So today was the only day that could be done. So the reclaiming of the chalice could happen today. Now, on the other side's part, I don't think on that level they really knew what this means or what could happen. From what I could gather from listening to meetings over the weekend, over the last several days, is they were expecting that there would be earthquakes, lots of earthquakes, death, destruction, the end of the world as we know it, that kind of thing. And the death would appease the gods, the ones they call the gods. We call them here Abraxas. We call them Draco. We call them fallen angels. That's what we call their version of the gods as written in their texts. We identify this as a being that is not a god by any stretch of the imagination. But they have the things that they worship and all of that. So if that had been renewed, it would have given equal amounts of power to both sides. And it could have been an opportunity to go back to a neutral age, but most dark beings don't understand what it means to not be in power. Yeah. Therefore, the GOLD agreement, when he decided to pull the plug a little over 2 years ago now. So that meant that when this covenant finally came up for renewal, so to speak, it was not going to be renewed. So we can say we knew at that time we had already won. Right. We were fighting with Source. We were partners, so to speak. We were, and when I say we, I'm not just talking about myself. I'm talking about a lot of you that came here for this time. Maybe you still talk to people from your home. Maybe you still, some do, some don't. Maybe you're just kind of starting to wake up to that connection. But you're here for a reason if you're fighting on the light side. And there's a lot of people doing this. There's a lot of people clearing darkness, trying to make way for, I guess you would say golden age, a time with no darkness, no binding of organic life on this planet or this planet itself to darkness in any way. We don't, at least I can speak for myself, some